Children falling out of shopping carts account for over 20,000 injuries per year involving small children. In fact, falling out of shopping carts is the leading fall-related injury to children under 5 years of age. Children visit the emergency room with head and brain injuries resulting from shopping cart falls, in addition to cuts, bruises, and broken limbs. Many stores are unaware of the ASTM's shopping cart safety standard. Retailers have the hardest duty under this standard, which says they must keep the carts and restraints in good working order at all times. This means the best performing products are critical. At SafeStrap, expertise and innovation are not just buzzwords. SafeStrap's CEO and founder currently serves on ASTM's Consumer Product Executive Committee, and he was chairman for 5 years. He also chairs the ASTM subcommittee on shopping carts. He has spoken extensively on product safety and human factors and chaired a panel discussion on these topics in conjunction with FMI and the CPSC. SafeStrap was presented with many awards and accolades for engineering and design and was honored with a chairman's commendation from the Consumer Product Safety Commission for significant contributions to product safety. While important, the standard requirements only address the bare minimum and are not the only factors that need to be considered in making a purchasing decision. When you ask for a belt that meets the ASTM standard, that belt need only meet the following requirements: proper fit, minimum strength to hold a child, and adjustability, child-resistant closures, marking and labeling, instructional material. So while SafeStrap meets the ASTM standard, the areas where we exceed the standard are critical to you and your customers and are as follows: durability, material construction, break resistance, longevity, life expectancy in an abusive environment, quality, design, performance in adverse weather conditions and different climates, UV performance, commercial grade integrity. Beware of knockoffs that meet the ASTM standard when they're applied to the shopping cart, but within a few short weeks, the webbing tears like paper towels and the buckles fail by easily snapping them with your hand. These restraints might look like SafeStraps, but since they don't understand what they're copying, that's where the similarities end and why they don't last. There's a reason Disney trusts SafeStrap to manufacture and market their most cutting-edge, high-tech restraints. We are proven and trusted as the expert and leader in innovation when it comes to restraints. How does SafeStrap manage to exceed the ASTM standard? SafeStrap has an in-house laboratory that conducts raw material and first article testing. We then send out all products to accredited labs for third-party independent testing and certification as required by law. SafeStrap is also a vertical manufacturer. We design and own our own tooling. We mold, produce the fibers, buy American raw materials, and weave, cut, sew, and pack in our factory, all right here in the USA. Finally, SafeStrap tests the fit and function of our restraints. In fact, we have just about every shopping cart made or distributed in North America in our testing facilities. This ensures we can determine the correct sizing and fit of the restraint for occupant children, which is required by ASTM. By making regulatory compliance, quality assurance, and testing important, we maintain the documents needed to evidence these important functions that help in defense should a claim arise. All of this leads to SafeStrap being the most cost-effective restraint for your shopping carts. SafeStrap simply performs better and lasts longer. Better performing products save time and money. Retailers are responsible for keeping shopping cart restraints in proper working order and must inspect and replace restraints as needed. Replacing restraints prematurely is not cost-effective or efficient. The most cost-effective maintenance is when everything remains in good working condition for the longest time, and you need to replace the equipment far less frequently. We hope this helped you to see why nothing else performs like the SafeStrap, store tested and trusted for over 40 years. For further information about SafeStrap shopping cart seatbelts or other safety equipment for the retail environment, visit www.safestrap.com.